2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. Can't you feel the energy surrounding this championship? So much history, so many great champions. Let's see how this one plays out. We'll now head to the 7th hole to catch up on the play. That should find the fairway. His second shot here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And now left with this to move into a tie for 7th. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And he dances his way into the top 10 after that delightful shot. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. The 8th hole, Rich, a spectacular par 4 here at Playa Sayona.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance that's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Well, that may have come out a little heavy. This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
You know, some bogeys are good bogeys.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The finishing hole to this front 9 at Playa Sayona is another picturesque par 4.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance. Very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Always got to give it a bit extra out the rough.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. This putt for par here. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Well, as we make the turn at Playa Sayona, we get straight back into it with a pretty strong par 4.
Yes, what a tee shot indeed, going right back into the ocean. Just a very picturesque hole, soaking it all in. Sometimes you can get lost in the beauty of how difficult this hole can be. Some runoff areas both left and right. A challenging second shot to find the green.
Well, Rich, you're one of the rare people to have ever beaten Tiger Woods in his prime. In fact, I think he held all 4 major trophies when you beat him there at Hazleton in 2002. But you got 1 up against him, but he got 100 up against everyone. Well, what was it like playing against the legendary Tiger Woods?
It's almost hard to describe, Luke, because, you know, he had this following that was unlike any other. And you knew when you were playing with him that of the 30,000 people that were following his group, 29,998 were rooting for him because your wife and her friend were following you.
But even sometimes they were probably cheering for him as well.
And they were kind of looking at you, watching him as well. I'll never forget playing with him in Chicago one year. We both made the cut on the number. I was ecstatic. He would not so much. And we get to the tee, and it must have been 8:30-ish in the morning. I mean, it was still fairly early doors. And I walk up to the first tee, and I knew what it was going to be like. But the stands behind the tee box were packed. Both sides of the fairway were jam-packed. And I just walked up, and there's probably, I don't know, I'm going to say 500 people in the stands behind the first tee. And I walk up, and really loudly I go, "Hey, glad you're all out to come watch me play golf today." And they all laughed. I mean, they all laughed in unison because, like they're looking through their thing. Like, who is this guy again?
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Time for the second shot at the 11th.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Oh, that's a great approach shot. And this putt to move into the top 5. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for 4th. Well, that was certainly a tale of 2 nines, Rich, and well done for this player to fight through a sloppy start.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening 9. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back 9 to match the front 9. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back 9. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. HENCHMEN Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for our second round coverage of the event. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Lovely to have you with us today once again. The leader is -5 as we get underway on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the 4th hole. Oh, great swing there. He's setting up for his second shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This would be a great up and down. Putting for a bogey. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo, because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left, all the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
Wow, what a shot. Your 9-foot chance here.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And with that, he moves to 1 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't deserve that. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. And he's down there. You got a read?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Time to pick up our coverage out at the 4th. Has he holed it? Oh, terrific. What an effort.
That was sensational, Luke.
Sitting at 1 under. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. This is what remains for 3rd place on the leaderboard. Oh, what a putt. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers on the left and right hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right, and a little bit long you're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
That's a good looking shot there, and this shot from about 150 yards out, just 3 strokes back. That got a little out of control, I think. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And this putt coming up for his par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. And he ends up in 4th place as he finishes up his day.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for our third round coverage of this event. It's terrific to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey. Let's get to it. As we begin our coverage of today's round, we have our featured player in 4th place. Looking forward to seeing how today unfolds for him. We're going down to the 4th hole now. Beautiful swing there. Standing over his second shot. 5 shots off the lead.
Okay, 1 extra club.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. This is a lengthy putt here. He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. A par putt awaits. Job done. Let's head to the next. He's currently sitting in 5th place. It's a par 4, the 5th hole.
Luke, I believe the name of this hole is Diablo Feo, the ugly devil, because this thing is dastardly. It's ghastly. Bunkers down the right-hand side off the tee. Water all the way down the left-hand side, the entire length of the hole. I wish I knew exactly the best way to play this hole. I don't, but I do know that 5 is a pretty good score.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
A couple under at this stage. Okay, steady now. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Oh, that's a nice looking roll. That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. And down it goes. And after that, he'll drop to 1 under par. The 6th hole is a par 5.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you push your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green in the distance. It's got a couple bunkers well shy of it. They're there for aesthetics only, but a green that is hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Outstanding shot. High quality. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Oh, I like this. A great look for birdie to get the ball rolling.
Putt is underway.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Great tee shot here at the par 4/8. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
From around 170 yards here. 4 strokes off the lead. Not a bad play, that one. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Oh, he's got to like the look of this. This has got some intent.
You know you want to. You know you want to. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 2 under for the tournament. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
Just waste area down to the right-hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
This is his second shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. What a shot. Almost went in the bucket. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Now 4 back after that hole. he winds up in a tie for second as this round comes to an end. On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always terrific to have you join us. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Oh, you're going to love this one, Luke. He's lurking. He is lurking. I like his position.
All right, time to head out to the 13th hole now. That's tidy. Sitting at 3 under par. Great looking shot this. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And he will move to 4 under par now. And as we check the standings, our featured player is holding down second place behind the all-time great Tiger Woods.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Now, long-range putt coming up here to be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
No harm done. Nestled it up close.
It's just about 3 feet away. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. He's 2 shots back.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
That was very aggressive and very impressive. I got to say, looking to make the 2 and tie the lead.
Starting out to the right. Watch this one.
Yes! What a putt. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And that's the right momentum. Back into top spot on the leaderboard. On the tee now, the par 4 16th.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. So miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
lining up from around 160 yards. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Putting for birdie here. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Only the long hitters want to take on that waste bunker down the right-hand side. All the others out to the left-hand side. And there's an opening here that players might want to think about chasing their golf ball into, because this second shot, ooh, it is dangerous.
His second shot here. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one is chewing fiber.
And hitting yet another green here today.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage. Welcome to the lucky last, and it's a par 3 to finish.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
Going for less club here.
Looks like that one left some meat on the bone, Beamer.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
This putt to take home the title.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Look at this one break back.
He's done a nice job there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a fine performance. He's done it. He's won the tournament.
If 1 is good, 2 is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.